New at 11, the attorney representing Virgilio Aguilar Mendez is calling for the charges against him to be dropped. Aguilar Mendez is charged for his involvement in the death of St. Johns County Deputy Michael Kunovich in May. Taylor Levesque is on your side, joining us now in the studio with the latest. Taylor?
The attorney representing Virgilio Aguilar Mendez calls his case one of the greatest injustices he's ever seen. He says his client is a victim of police brutality and intends to file a federal lawsuit. The attorney representing the man seen in this body camera video struggling with St. Johns County Sergeant Michael Kunovich is demanding the case against his client be dropped. The medical examiner's report says Kunovich died from an irregular heartbeat after the altercation with 19-year-old Virgilio Aguilar Mendez last May. Officials noted the struggle could have contributed to his death. Aguilar Mendez is charged for his involvement in the officer's death. His attorney, Phillip Arroyo, says there is not enough evidence and calls the case a grave injustice and disheartening.
For the state to prove this beyond every reasonable doubt, they have to establish that Mr. Aguilar knew that Officer Kunovich had a heart condition, which I don't know how they're going to prove unless they're going to try to argue that our client has X-ray vision and can see that he has heart problems.
Arroyo says this letter sent to the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office and State Attorney's Office demands the charges against Aguilar Mendez be dropped. He says if the charges are not dropped, he and his team will file a federal lawsuit claiming violation of their client's constitutional rights. This petition in support of Aguilar Mendez also has almost 500,000 signatures.
Mr. Virgilio was a victim of police brutality. He was a victim of racial profiling. He was a victim of violation of his 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment constitutional rights.
In a statement, the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office says, quote, "We will not provide any statements related to this case as it is pending prosecution. We reached out to the State Attorney's Office Tuesday night but did not get a response to our comment request." Last week, a St. Johns County judge ruled Aguilar Mendez incompetent to stand trial based on his lack of understanding of the American judicial process and ordered him to receive competency restoration treatment while being held in the Volusia County Jail. Attorney Shannon Schott, who is not involved in this case, says Aguilar Mendez has to be afforded his constitutional rights. Schott says the case is on pause until it is determined if Aguilar Mendez is competent.
Certainly, there is going to be a huge proof issue and a huge pretrial issue of motions that might, result in the defense winning a motion to dismiss based on the fact that the evidence just is simply not there, or judgment of acquittal at trial. And certainly the state has a tough decision in front of them.
Aguilar Mendez remains in custody. More information about this case you can look on our website, firstcoastnews.com. In the studio, Taylor Levesque, First Coast News, on your side.